Hobbymaker are live from 1 p.m. to 6 p.m. every day on Sky Channel 670, Freesat Channel 807 and Freeview Channel 73. You can also watch on YouTube via some smart TVs, your computer and phone.
It couldn't be easier to watch Hobbymaker. You can join us on Sky, Freeview, on our website or on YouTube, so you can watch at home or on the go. Here at Hobbymaker, we want your shopping experience to be as simple as possible. That's why you can buy as many items as you like all day and only pay one postage and packaging fee. It doesn't matter what weight, size or quantity of your order or how many times you check out that day, you still will only be charged one P&P. Shopping made simple with Hobbymaker.
Our call centre is based in the UK and available 24/7. Just call 0800 001 4433 or email help@hobbymaker.co.uk.
Here at Hobbymaker, we love seeing what you've been making, and it's our job to keep you inspired. So how does a £100 credit to your Hobbymaker account sound? Every month, we're going to be giving away a £100 credit to one lucky Hobbymaker's account. And all you have to do to enter is simply send a photo of your crafty makes to studio@hobbymaker.co.uk. We will be picking one winner each month at random, and we'll announce the lucky winner on air in the 5 p.m. show on the last Saturday of every month. So what are you waiting for? Get crafting, get motivated and get inspired with Hobbymaker.
My name is Anne-Marie and I am the Creative Manager at Hunkydory Crafts. Hunkydory are the UK's premier papercraft manufacturer, and we design and manufacture all of our papercraft goodies back at home in Preston. We do lots of papercraft products as well as moonstone dyes. We have our Prism range of colouring mediums like watercolor pencils, alcohol markers, waterbrush pens, and we also have our very own range of stamps called For the Love of Stamps. We're really looking forward to bringing you all of our brand new product launches as well as our inspirational demonstrations, which we just know the audience love.
A very, very good morning to you and welcome to everybody out there from everybody here in TV land. Because we're on your telly box this morning.
The best place to be.
It is, isn't it?
It is, absolutely. Even at this hour of the morning.
What hour is that? God, blimey. 6 o'clock in the morning. I can't believe it. It's a good job we've got me brew, Pauline.
Cheers.
Cheers.
There we go.
A bit stronger in here. Oh, well done, Michael. He's made it Irish for me. So you're watching, of course, Wake Up with Hobbymaker, and a very, very good morning to everybody at home. And you'll see to my right here, we've got the fantastic Pauline Wheeler. Very good morning to you.
It's been a long time, Ben.
It's been a very long time.
It has, but it's lovely to have you here.
And to you, you. It's been fantastic to catch up. We put the world to rights
haven't we
morning.
Just?
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. Well, of course, we're very pleased that you've been able to join us this morning. And as always, Wake Up with the Hobbymaker is a fully interactive show. What does that mean? It means we want to hear from you.
Absolutely, get involved.
Get involved. So the way you can do that, of course, you can drop us a message. You can send us an email. If you want to send us a message direct here to Hobbymaker HQ, here at the studio, you can do that really, really easily by popping onto the website. And you can do that by going over to the top right-hand corner where it says My Account, and you can log in, or you can register if you don't have an account. If you haven't got an account, it's really quick and easy to do. So you see just to the right of the Watch Now box there, we've got a little message box, and you type in a message, hit send message, and send it to us, and it will come straight here through to the studio, and hopefully we'll see your message on the screen. You might want to send us some of your crafty makes. You might want to ask Pauline a question. You might want to say, shut up, Ben. Let Pauline get a word in. You might want to do that. You can email us as well, studio@hobbymaker.co.uk at any time during the show, and we would absolutely love to hear from you.
Oh, yeah. I love nothing more than a viewer coming in and saying, I've bought that product, and giving, you know, what they love about it, or perhaps just asking a crafty question.
Yes.
You know, it's like, that's what we're here for. If we can help you, we will.
Tips and advice, that's what we're here for. And I think as well, a lot of people, perhaps that are watching, they're very familiar, of course, with Pauline, who wouldn't be.
Excuse me.
But people don't necessarily realise, do they, that actually you're independent, aren't you?
I am. It's like, people think that Hunkydory are up in Preston, and that I actually live and work up in Preston at Hunkydory as well. But no, I live down the road.
Just round the corner?
Yeah, but I am freelance, so I get to... And I've worked with Hunkydory now for just over 7 years. Loved every minute of it. But I also get the chance to work with a few other companies as well.
You do?
And even Hobbymaker themselves. I've done a show for Hobbymaker, so...
Fantastic.
Yeah, watch this space, more to come.
Yes, good. She's going to be all over your screens, even more.
You'll be going, switch her off, send her back.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. So just to let you know in advance that anything that you see on this morning's show, and don't forget we're on from 6 until 8 o'clock, it's already on pre-order. So if you see anything that you like, go pop on the website, have a quick look. Just look below the screen and you'll see all the different fantastic items and some brilliant prices to boot. And you can pre-order those, pop them in your basket as you go along. You don't need to wait for us to introduce them. And don't forget as well that should anything happen with the prices, and the prices should come down at all after you've popped it in your basket, even after you've checked out, you can be rest assured that we will only charge you the lowest rate. So you're not going to lose out by putting anything in your basket and checking out straight away. And as well, it's National Blueberry Muffin Day, apparently, today.
Any excuse.
And National what? Mojito Day. Mojito.
Oh.
Do we have mojitos over here?
I'm quite partial to a mojito.
Are you?
Yeah, I am, yeah.
It was... I like a pina colada. It was National Pina Colada.
Oh, no, I'm not... Yeah, too creamy for me.
Oh, I like a pina colada.
Yeah.
I do, yeah. I do like a pina colada. Absolutely. And what was I going to say as well? I drank a lot of pina coladas because I've just come back from holiday in Spain.
Lucky you.
And it was Pina Colada City over there. I absolutely
Wow.
Yeah, I'm a big fan. I want to know when we're going to have a National Day. Because we have like national days for everything, don't we?
But isn't
National Day?
Isn't National Day St George's Day?
I suppose it is.
It could be, couldn't it? It could be classed as
It could
National.
National Day. Oh, it's all
Any
getting out of
excuse
hand
for a
here.
day. We love a day.
It's all getting out of hand. Well, don't forget, we would love to get in touch. And if there is anything that you see on pre-order that you want to put in your basket and you do want to check out, just a quick reminder, actually, that we have a UK call centre, so you can call up, and it's based here in the building. It's a free phone number. There's nothing worse, is there, when you phone customer service. Do you know, I had to phone a company the other day. I'd ordered something online and I had to phone them back. It wasn't a craft item, and I had to phone them back. And I think it was one of these 0843 numbers or whatever it was. I can't remember what the number was. And I checked my phone bill, £5. They charged, it was a premium rate.
Oh, we've got free here.
It's free.
Free here.
And it's UK.
Yes.
And it's based right here in the 24 hours a day.
I know, they're fabulous. They're
and
really nice.
£3.95 p&p.
I've had the pleasure of phoning up to place orders.
Have you?
And they've been very, very nice and very, very helpful.
Oh, you see, there's
Especially when I actually couldn't remember what the number was that I was ordering. It's like, okay, and then you say who you are and they're like, really? You should know better.
It's nice to talk.
But they were
to
very
somebody,
nice,
isn't it?
yeah.
And if you want to
They
phone
knew
up,
exactly what I wanted.
They knew exactly.
Knew exactly
And you
what I
don't get any
wanted.
priority here, even you have to phone up, don't you?
I have to phone up. Yeah.
Well, they're already getting in touch, Paula.
Oh, cool. Oh,
So we've already got a message come in. Who have we got?
Who have we got, Sandra?
A message from Sandra in Kent. Morning, guys. Great to see you, Pauline, on Hobbymaker.
Thank you.
Love, love, love. Hunkydory.
Oh, excellent.
Three lots of them.
Well, you can't go wrong with Hunkydory, can you?
No, you can't.
You've got value for money.
Yes.
You've got the most amazing designs, and the quality. Quality is second to none. I know I might sound biased, but once you've used Hunkydory products, you know, it's like Adorable Scoreboard.
Yeah.
Where do you go after that? You don't. You
It's the best of the bunch, the
keep
Adorable
returning
Scoreboard.
to an Adorable Scoreboard.
And we're going to see loads and loads of that later. But I know you say, oh, people think I'm biased because I love Hunkydory. But like we said earlier, you're independent.
Yes.
Aren't you? You're
yeah.
independent guest.
So I don't have to, you know, if I don't believe in a company or a product, I don't have to work with it. I don't.
No.
I choose not to.
So you demonstrate and show us the products that you love.
Yes.
And I think that's really
Absolutely.
important. That's really
paramount.
Paramount.
I think, yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Fantastic. Well, we've got some fantastic deals coming up for you from Hunkydory a little bit later on in the show. But first of all, we have our early bird, don't we?
I'm enjoying this cup of tea.
It's lovely, isn't it? Did Michael Irish yours?
No, I'm just as it is, straight, not
Just
strong. Just need the caffeine. Yeah, I don't have tea. I have tea, not strong,
Yes.
but not milky.
Yes.
Just right.
Just right.
Yeah.
Is it like a builder's brew?
I don't know. Can't do builder's brew.
Oh,
Yeah, can't do builder's brew.
yeah. I'd have a bit of builder's brew this morning, but the milk was a bit dodgy, so
You
you've got the
should have
dodgy.
said I've got milk.
I've referred to Michael a few times actually, but what I haven't done this morning is showing you the crew and introduce the team this morning. We do usually do that, and we want to say, Michael in the studio. Let's have studio cam. There he is, giving us a big friendly wave, and he's not in the shadows today. He's not in the shadows, so that's good. And also in the gallery, because we've got gallery cam here, Pauline. We have got the fantastic producer Laura. And directing today, we've got Ollie!
Yay.
Hey! There you go.
I love it in that room. It's fascinating.
I love the aircon.
Yeah.
It's nice. Bit cooler in there, isn't it?
I'm sitting under a bit of aircon here. It's lovely.
Very nice. Very nice. Well, that's enough about the aircon, because we've got to talk about the early bird, haven't we? And the early bird today is we've got this fantastic storage box. And who doesn't love storage? Pauline, what can you tell us about this?
Oh, it's lovely. What I love about this, it's from Hunkydory. And when you open it, the lid folds right down onto the base.
Everybody? Let me just move.
So, and you've got 2 trays in there, which then open up and it folds right over. So it's sturdy. You can go all the way, keep going, all the way flat.
Oh, yeah.
And then it's so sturdy on there.
Yeah.
So then you've got, like we've got some of our prism inks in there. You've got lots of different containers so that you can put specific items in there. And because they're sectioned, everything stays in its place.
Yes.
And then you've got the deeper section in the bottom.
Yes.
Where you can put some of your bigger items.
And I think that's worth noting. I'm just going to spin that round so you can see there. I think that's worth noting, actually, that this front section is deeper than the back section.
Yeah.
Isn't it? So you've got that deep... so it's not split in half exactly. It's got this deeper sort of section here. As you
And it's
say.
got a lovely solid clasp on it.
Yes.
So that you know you're not going to be carrying it and it's going to spring open.
Yes.
It's really, really good. And also, it's the kind of thing that you could take to a class or a workshop and just put some of your items in that you need for that day.
Yes.
Save carrying around huge containers.
Yes.
It really is nice. And I love the way that it's see-through so that you can see exactly what you've got in there.
You can see how tidy or messy it is.
Yeah. It doesn't stay like that for long. But no, I use mine quite a bit for, transporting around. So you can imagine the amount of products that we have to carry around with us.
Yeah.
So the fact that I can put specific items in and know exactly where they are, it's a very, very useful box. Now, I've got like some of my Hunkydory craft items in there, but let's think about, do you sew?
Yeah.
Could be that. Does your husband go fishing? Does he need somewhere, not for his maggots, but for his little, all the paraphernalia, the little fly things?
Yes.
You could put those in. Children as well. I know that my grandkids, they love, and they haven't got a craft area, so they need somewhere to store all the little craft items that Grandma passes on.
Yeah.
So yeah, there's more than one use.
There's all sorts of things you can do with it, isn't there? It's a multi-use storage container. Again, use it for your craft items, but don't forget it's Hobbymaker, so you can use it for crafts and hobbies as well. So maybe you're a jewellery crafter. You know, that would be great for all the little...
Yeah, well, you could all put your little beads in those compartments, so they can all stay individual, not all run into one big mass of beads in there. The little compartments, you know, you can keep them in there. And then you put your tools in, perhaps your wires in the bottom.
Yes.
Like you say, there's so many hobbies out there now.
Yeah.
That you could have one, you could buy more than one and have one for each different hobby.
Yes, you could. And in actual fact, my kids would use this. They'd be putting in a certain well-known brand of building block.
Oh, yes. Yeah.
Wouldn't you? Yeah. I'll have to be phoning up after the show to our free call centre and get some booked in. But I love the idea as well that you can use it temporarily as well, so that you can just very quickly pop some bits into
that's it. What you need for that day.
Perfect.
That class you're going to, workshop, whatever.
Yeah.
You can just, you know, or perhaps you're going to your friend's house to do a little bit of crafting together.
Yeah, I love it. Having a craft party.
Oh, love that idea.
I like that idea. And at the price it's on, you can buy a couple if you wanted to as well. So the price on the screen, as you can see, is just the start price.
I know. It's like I have to keep checking and thinking, but that's a good price.
$14.99 is a good price, but don't forget, Pauline, this is an early bird.
Yeah.
And that
this
means
gets scary.
It can get very scary.
Very scary.
Is Uncle Andy watching?
Oh my word.
And Uncle Andy love, because we've got
under £10.
Unbelievable. Let's hope Uncle Andy's not watching.
Well, yeah.
We'll be in trouble.
We'll just avoid him when he comes. Morning, Andy, and they get out the building. Yeah.
$9.99 for one of these fantastic Craft Tools Crafty Toolbox.
I don't think we've ever had that lower price.
No, because we have had it on before at $14.99.
Yeah. And
so $9.99 is saving a fiver. In essence, what you're getting is almost free postage, aren't you? And a bit of cash back, almost. Because it's $9.99 plus the postage, which is $3.95.
And then that's paid your postage for the day before we even start on the products that we've got.
And then you can put your stuff in it. You can fill it up while you're on the show as well.
I love a bit of storage.
$9.99. Who doesn't love a bit of storage? If you want to get that in your basket, don't forget to check out, because of course, as we know, and as many of us have learned, if you pop something in your basket but you don't check out...
Yeah, perhaps we ought to mention as well, you won't get what's in it. Those are mine.
Oh, yeah.
Just in case.
It does come empty. Yeah.
Don't get excited. I'm generous, but not that generous.
If you want to get something like this, you can pop onto the website. We've got all sorts of fantastic items that you can pop into your Crafty Toolbox, but it does come empty. It does come empty. We've just popped those in there to show you some of the items that go in. UOHD80 is the product code, $9.99, $3.95 postage and packing, but that is for all day.
I think it's wonderful.
Midnight to midnight.
Yeah, perfect.
Doesn't matter what you order.
No, and you can ring up as many times as you want.
Oh, yes.
And they don't get fed up of you. They're like, oh, hello again.
That sounds like the voice of experience to me.
Wow. Just saying. Just saying. Have rung a few times.
Let's get that in your basket. Don't forget to get that in your basket. Very important. And don't forget to check out. We really want to see those fingers. Checking out. We've had another message in.
Oh, fabulous.
Yes. Who have we had get a message in?
Now?
We have got Stephen from
Stephen.
Hampshire. Morning, guys. Watching the show while walking the dogs.
How fabulous is that?
Fantastic.
That's dedication to a programme, isn't
That is. Just don't walk near any large ponds.
No, yeah.
Because we don't want to fall.
One eye on the phone and one eye on the dogs and one. You haven't got three eyes, but yeah, just be careful.
That's one of the beauties, though, of course, because you can watch us on YouTube.
Yes.
As well as Sky, Freeview, FreeSat, the website, and so much more. Okay, so we're going to be telling you lots and lots about what's coming up next after this.
It couldn't be easier to watch Hobbymaker. You can join us on Sky, Freeview, on our website or on YouTube, so you can watch at home or on the go.
Our call centre is based in the UK and available 24/7. Just call 0800 001 4433 or email help@hobbymaker.co.uk.
Here at Hobbymaker, we want your shopping experience to be as simple as possible. That's why you can buy as many items as you like all day and only pay one postage and packaging fee. It doesn't matter what weight, size or quantity of your order or how many times you check out that day, you still will only be charged one P&P. Shopping made simple with Hobbymaker.
Here at Hobbymaker, we love seeing what you've been making, and it's our job to keep you inspired. So how does a £100 credit to your Hobbymaker account sound? Every month, we're going to be giving away a £100 credit to one lucky Hobbymaker's account. And all you have to do to enter is simply send a photo of your crafty makes to studio@hobbymaker.co.uk. We will be picking one winner each month at random and will announce the lucky winner on air in the 5 PM show on the last Saturday of every month. So what are you waiting for? Get crafting, get motivated and get inspired with Hobbymaker.
Welcome back. You are, of course, watching Wake Up with Hobbymaker. My name is Ben Murray, and I am joined by the delectable Pauline Wheeler.
Oh, I'm coming again. Words like that.
I know how to keep the ladies. And we are, of course, we brought you the early bird, which don't forget was the fantastic Crafty Toolbox, wasn't it? And this is just $9.99, usually $14.99, and it's great for taking all your bits and pieces. You might want to keep them for storage at home, transport them around to your friends, maybe you're out of the caravan or whatever it is, or to a craft fair. Don't forget to check it out though, because of course popping it in your basket does not secure it. It needs to be checked out. But that's not what we're here for really, is it?
No.
We've got something very special for you today. We've got the Hunkydory Christmas Blockbuster. And
feels like you
get
need
a range of stuff.
drum roll every time we say
Let me do that now. I'll do the drum roll, you do the introduction.
And it's the Hunkydory Christmas Blockbuster. Fanfare as well.
Yeah, absolutely everything. And it's everything that you see in front of me just here at the moment. So Pauline, just talk us through what we've got here.
Okay, well, Hunkydory Christmas Blockbuster is the ultimate Christmas product to get you through everything, because it's 4 complete collections in one pack. And you're also getting the Hunkydory Christmas Blockbuster magazine, which is full of inspiration from the 4 full kits that you've got within there. And this makes up so many Christmas cards. This is, you may not need anything else when you've got this.
Yes.
We can go one stage better, but just those on their own with the magazine. If you need the inspiration, it's there, it's provided for you. And it's not like, oh, but is it copying? No, that's what we've given you some guidance. But there are seasoned crafters out there who can take this and run with it.
Yes.
And you'll find completely different ways of using it. If you need the help, the guidance is there, or do whatever. But there is so much in there. And we do 4 themes, and each of the 4 themes are different. Like we've got the snowy days ones. We've got then cuties. We've got more on a traditional, and then we go a little bit more of a contemporary style as well, usually within the 4 collections. Each one is broken down into a topper sheet and 2 backing cards that will complement the designs on the topper sheet. There are ample toppers on the topper sheet. And you'll also get sentiments, you'll get larger toppers with 1 or 2 frames around them, you'll get smaller ones, you'll get border strips. So you're getting a good assortment with each one. And that goes across the 4 collections.
And just to be clear, this is different every year, isn't it? So
Absolutely.
if you had this last year or the year before,
we might go with
redesigned.
the same kind of 4 thing, like a snowy kind,
yes.
a contemporary kind,
yes.
traditional. We'll probably stick to those 4 genres.
Yes.
But every design will be different from the year before.
And that includes, of course, the magazine, because the magazine, as you've said,
Yeah.
is relevant to the actual
Absolutely.
set
We
that
don't
you're
fill
getting.
it with adverts and things. We
No.
don't need to.
No,
It's
no.
all full inspiration. Sometimes if we've used a template, we'll give you the design for the template.
Yes.
But it is absolutely full of inspiration for these 4 kits.
So the 4 kits that we've got at the front here, because I can't see, the one at the front there, there it is,
Cuties.
Christmas Cuties. And then we've got this one here, which is Snowy Days. This one, which is the... Hang on, I've got to put my readers on.
Festive style?
I'm getting to that age now.
Yeah,
Festive style and Christmas traditions. Oh, my memory's so good. Let's have a little look and see the sort of thing that you might get. I'm just going to grab this one, which is tradition.
Yeah.
Traditions.
So with this one, Ben, what you've got is, if you think of reds, greens, golds, that's the kind of Christmas tradition colours.
Yes.
So we will give you, and more like how you would traditionally think of Christmas.
Yes.
So as you can see already, look at that. I mean, they are just full. And this, you've got proper Santa.
Yeah.
Look, we've even got a bit of decoupage in there. Just beautiful. Now, I love this one because you could do a small little 5-inch card with one of those on. You could do a DL card with perhaps 3.
Yeah.
You know, it's got, or you could make those into tags to match.
Oh,
a
yeah.
card.
That's a great idea. You could almost make an advent calendar
Yeah.
of those as well.
Yeah.
I love that.
Then look
Brilliant.
at that. It's
Oh,
like
the traditional
nativity
choir
and the choir.
scene
It's
and-
beautiful.
Yeah, I love it. It's almost traditional, Pauline.
Almost. It is lovely. And then you have to have a front door.
Yes.
A front door and a wreath.
Yeah.
That is tradition. And look, the post box and all sorts. That, you know, it just
I love
goes
it.
without saying.
And then, of course, the backing papers.
Yes, yeah. Well, you say backing papers, Ben, backing card. This is
yes.
adorable, scoreable, 350 GSM.
And you can see
So
that, yeah.
And what, you know, it is standalone card. You can just score that and fold it into a card.
What weight did you say that was?
350 GSM.
Oh, right. So it's
But we don't do that. It's too precious.
Yes.
So we always use a base card and then cut. I mean, there are some cards that my first demo this morning, I'm going to use the whole sheet.
Yes.
But we don't normally. We usually cut it and make it go further. Yeah.
And this is just a selection. And each of the backing cards is designed specifically to go with the different toppers that are available.
So it like turns it into a mini kit for each one. So you've got your topper sheet and then 2 cards. One will be printed, one will be printed and foiled. And each of them will go, so that you've got, because you've got such a lot of toppers,
Yes.
you need more backing card to go with it. So you will get 2 sheets that go with that.
And there's the traditional Santa.
Yeah.
I love the traditional Santa. There
I
he
do
is.
like tradition.
Yeah, he's a bit wasteful on the presents front there, isn't he? Very nice. You've got just absolutely.
But you can see on that one, the accent foiling, if you look at the gold, the stars on there, it's not in your face, it's not overdone, it's just that beautiful touch on there.
Yeah.
It's just so lovely. Hunkydory, they know how to do cardstock and the designs.
There we go. And there's the front door we were talking about, the traditional front door. So this is just a selection. This is the traditional pack that we've got available here. And this is just one. You're not just getting this one, you're actually getting all 1, 2, 3, 4 packs. Each of those has, is it 8
It's eight sheets of toppers.
Not 8 toppers, 8
8
sheets of toppers.
And then 16
Backing cards. So you're getting 24 per pack.
Yes.
All items per pack. And you've got 4 packs as well. So you're getting 96 cards or card
Glad you
toppers.
never asked me that.
Yeah, 96 either cards, backing cards or selection.
And don't forget, we've put them into these 4 collections, but you can mix and match, you can interact with them.
Yes.
You know, you might find that there's something you want out of one that you can use with another. Once you've got it home, you can do whatever you want with it.
Fantastic. So I absolutely love that. Oh,
now, this one to start with.
There we go.
The first one, a Christmas pudding in a cocktail.
Oh, yeah.
Isn't that just amazing?
I love that.
That's Christmas wrapped up there, Ben. That's.
I'd drink that.
That's us. We're good to go.
I'd drink that. You're coming to mind for Christmas, Pauline. Now,
Absolutely.
If you're going to bring some of those. What have we got here? Oh, we've got the wise men.
Yeah.
Do you call them the wise men or the kings?
I think it's
the wise men.
3 wise
Because
men.
sometimes
but
you
they
hear
are
the kings, sometimes
aren't
you
they? Yeah.
wise men. What?
Right. Now, my first demo is going to be with this.
Oh, I love this. This reminds me of the Nutcracker.
Yeah. Yeah.
Doesn't it? Because the ballet and the dancing.
Yeah. It's beautiful.
Very nice.
And this now.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. This is my favourite.
Yeah.
Because there is something magical. And the colours that be used, it's like non-traditional, but you can feel the glow of the warmth there. And I just think there's something magical. And when you see the backing card that goes with that, it's perfection.
And like you said as well, Pauline, you can mix and match them as well.
Oh, definitely.
You don't have to keep them. It's just they've been designed so that you can very easily coordinate them.
Christmas in a camper van.
Christmas in a camper van. Very good. Oh,
they are just beautiful. And the colours that have been chosen. Look there, look.
Oh, I keep turning them up.
Oh, I do that all the time. 7 years on and I still can't get TV left and right.
No. You'd think we'd know better by now, wouldn't you? Oh, there's the dove. Which way? Left or right? Higher or lower? Higher or lower, my love? Oh, there we go.
That's it.
Right. We went right. That was my Bruce Forsyth impression.
But again, accent foiling all through. And what I like to do is look at the cardstock. Look, there it is, Ben. I mean, is that not magical? You see, now I'm a bit of a one for fussy cutting. So I would cut all round those roofs.
Yes.
I would mount that up so that it's forward, so it stands out.
Yeah.
Or I would do a folded card or a Z fold.
Yes.
So that stands, those houses stand out.
Yeah.
It's just beautiful. And the
you make
colours.
it look like it was snowing.
Yes. Snowing in Bethlehem.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, my geography.
They're still working on that one.
That's good, as it should be. We've got some fantastic choices. Before we go on to, because I've flicked through the magazine, before we do that, let's just have a very quick look at the other ones as well. So it's quite a lot in here, isn't it, there?
Yeah.
Because it's worth noting as well, actually, that the price that you see on the screen at the moment is for all of this. It is for the 4 collections.
Yeah.
And for the magazine, which we'll take a closer look at in a moment. So this particular one, I haven't got my readers on again. Oh dear, I'm going to get round slapped.
I like this one.
This is the Snowy Days.
Yeah.
That should have been a bit of a giveaway, shouldn't it, really?
So all based around a little bit of snow.
Yeah.
Look at that. Now that's where you need to go for Christmas, where you don't need to leave that cottage.
With your Christmas pudding cocktail.
By the fire.
Very nice. Oh. He doesn't want to get near the fire,
sorted.
Though, does
No.
he? He'll be melting.
Look
at the donkey.
It's beautiful.
Oh, there he is.
Now that one makes up a decoupage tag.
Oh, yes.
It's fabulous.
Look at that.
So you could put that on a card or you could even just use it.
Build all that up, can't you? All round there.
Yeah, yeah.
I love it.
And now look at this one.
Oh, wow.
What have we just celebrated?
Yes.
And then we've got like Christmas Jubilee.
Yeah.
Outside Buckingham Palace. It's
I love it.
With the household cavalry.
Yeah.
Very lovely. You could send that to Her Majesty yourself.
I reckon Her Majesty'd be dead proud of that.
Absolutely would.
Be very pleased. There's the robins. Oh, I love the heart as well.
Isn't it nice? Like it's a bird stand, but it's...
and you can see the foil. Look at that.
Yeah. So now that could be a couple's first Christmas after getting
Yes.
married or something like that.
Of course. Fantastic. I love it. And then we've got some of the backing card here. There's the cottage again.
And what I like to do is when I look at the backing card, I obviously look at the toppers, but then I look at the backing card and I think, what shape does that tell me, what card shape to cut?
Yes.
And that's where I get my inspiration from.
Yes.
And then I look at the toppers and what will fit in. But a lot of the time, you see that one could be a trifold card, just scored into 3 sections.
I love that.
Yeah.
I love
And can you see how that one would go with some of the other designs as well?
Yeah.
So that's where you
I'm
can
upside
mix
down.
and match.
Yeah, absolutely. No question.
That one I would cut round that and that bottom section, and I would do a Z card with that one.
I love that. They're like best friends, look.
Yeah.
I love that.
Those
Fantastic.
little robins get everywhere.
So we've got, don't forget, 4 different sets. Each one, we've got 8 cards in each with a selection of toppers.
Yeah.
Plus you've got 24 backing cards
Yeah.
to correspond with the toppers. So you're getting 96 sheets in total, which
And when
is
you
absolutely
think
amazing
with the
value.
toppers, you're going to get at least 2 large, sometimes 3,
Yes.
or 2 large, a couple of medium, and then some smaller ones.
Yes.
How many of those you use on one card is totally up to you.
Yeah.
So you could make from a whole sheet, you could make 1 card, you could make 4 or 5 cards. Just depends on
You make it go a long
your
way.
style. Yeah, very much.
Can't you make it go a very long way? Indeed. Oh, look at the penguin!
I know.
He's covered in
love a
Christmas
jumper
lights.
Full of Christmas. It'd be a bit warm to wear, wouldn't it? You'd be glowing a little bit in that one, but
Not in that gallery.
I love that idea.
It's freezing in there. Look at the snow globe as well. I love that.
Excuse me?
Yeah. And look at what the naughty snowmen. What are they doing over here? You've got a wide range of. Oh, I love these as well. I love these. A bit of a Christmas jumper theme going along here.
Yeah.
Blimey, that's a thick Christmas jumper
Christmas
he's got on.
Yeti.
He's brilliant.
Isn't it
The
wonderful?
Yeti. There we
Look
go.
at that.
Isn't he brilliant? And that's, of course, one of the backing cards. Let's just pop those together, actually, so you can see. Oh, there we go.
Yeah.
Get it on that side.
It's just perfect.
So this is all matched together, isn't it?
Yeah.
So again, you don't have to use the cards and the toppers together. These particular cards
No.
can mix and match them, but they've been colour coordinated, style coordinated to make it
Yeah.
really, really
And
nice
if you notice
and easy.
as well, Ben, on our topper sheets, the areas where what we would call the waist
Yes.
is done with a matching design.
Yes.
So you can get small dies.
Oh,
I know
yeah.
this is Christmas and you wouldn't use butterflies, but you could die cut matching things to go.
That's a good idea.
You know, it's like we always put something to waste. Now, we have up at Hunkydory Towers, we have one of our team up there. Her name's Kat, and she adores cows.
Oh, he's brilliant.
She is so into cows.
Yeah.
So that one, I think, it has to be put in for her.
He's a Highland cow by the looks of him, or her. Well, I don't know. Well, cows are girls, aren't they? But that one's got horns. The girl cow?
Yeah, but I think some of them do, don't
Don't
they?
they?
It depends on the breed, I think.
Got the wrong way up again. Learn your left from your right, Ben. Fantastic.
Oh, it's so hard. Nobody realises how you have to do everything back to front,
Yeah.
upside down,
Yeah.
inside out.
For our viewers in Australia, it'll be
And then you
absolutely
go home
spot
the
on.
next day, you come back and you start all over again and you've forgotten everything. I love that one, like a dormouse.
Yeah, hiding away.
So lovely.
Fantastic. Oh, there we go. Now, it's worth noting, actually, as well, that if you did want to, let's just say you said, I love the collection, but actually, I don't need the inspiration and I've got a particular project I want to do and I just want to buy one of the sets. Can we do that?
Yes, of course you can. Yeah.
So you could do
we
that.
show you these as a blockbuster to give you more value for money.
Yes.
But if your budget is so or the styles aren't you,
Yes.
you might think, well, I just like the one. Yes, of course you can buy individually.
So you can buy them individually.
We try to cater for everyone.
But of course, don't forget that you're getting fantastic value by getting the whole set, because you get the collection of 4, and that's 96, you've got 96 sheets, and you're getting the magazine full, cram-packed, or jam-packed, you might say, because it's breakfast time, full of inspiration. Absolutely brilliant. Now, each of the topper collections is $19.99 each. So, £80 just in the collections, that's without the magazine.
Yeah.
And so, you know, for $44.99, you're getting the whole 9 yards. Absolutely brilliant. $44.99. And of course, if you, I've already put him upside down. Of course, if you've gone for the early bird, there we go. Oh, fingers and thumbs. If you've gone for the early bird, you've already paid, of course, your P&P. So you're not actually, let me just turn that, he's a bit shiny there. You're not actually having to pay essentially any P&P if you've already had your early bird. And you're getting the 4 different collections and the magazine as well, which we're going to have a little look at. So this is great for inspiration. You might just want to have a flick through and say, do you know what, I love the idea of this, I love the idea of that. But there are actual projects in here as well, using this collection.
Because Hunkydory don't say, well, there's the products, go on your way. Go and do what you can. They think, have you used it before? Do you need a little bit of help?
Yeah.
So we've got that there. But as I say, that we then, when you've been with Hunkydory for so long, you think, well, actually, I don't want to do that. I'd like to do something I've designed myself. Then go for it. We know we're all about giving you help where you need it, and then giving you the products to run with it when you feel ready. Absolutely brilliant.
So there's lots and lots of inspiration in here. We've got, of course, projects using the specific packs as well. I really, really love these. And there's lots of inspiration. There's tips, there's ideas, you've got templates in there, you've got lots and lots going on. And the great thing about these as well is they're great to keep, aren't they?
Oh,
a lot of people keep these.
And also, what Hunkydory do, we have a lot of generic shapes.
Yes.
So like toppers, ovals.
Yes.
Or some like labels with fancy corners. We can take that through different collections, that shape, that style. So you can look through this and think, oh, well, I love that, but I haven't got that collection.
You might have a different collection.
In a different magazine, because you will have with this. But then you can use that shape, that style of card, and then do perhaps a floral one.
Oh, that's a good idea.
So, and of course, then in the middle there, you've got your double-sided papers.
We've got papers in here as well. You didn't tell me about that. You sneak.
We kept that one for you.
The trouble is, what happens when you want to cut them out?
We know they're perforated.
Oh, so you just tear them out.
Yeah.
You've got it covered.
Well, we used to, back in the day, used to have staples in them.
Yes.
And it's like, we don't like staples in them, because then you've still got to get them out and then you've got to cut them apart.
Yeah.
These are perforated, so they don't.
That's a brilliant
They don't spoil
idea.
the papers, they don't spoil the magazine.
That is a brilliant idea. Oh, you've got some great stuff in there, Pauline.
It really is good.
Yeah. And again, it's a go-to guide, isn't it? It's a go-to guide.
It is.
Fantastic.
Yeah, yeah.
Brilliant. Well, do you know what? We've talked through it, haven't we? I think there's enough showing you what we've got and more showing you how we do it.
So,
don't you?
Put it in action.
Put it in action. So what was the one you were going to use? The
ballerinas.
Oh.
The ballerinas. Right, so what I've got here is the backing card that comes with the ballerinas.
Okay.
Okay. Now, I've cut this already, but what I'm going to do, I've got a template here. I have done this on here before. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this template on here. So get your phones. I'm sure you can see that, hopefully. If not, you can drop me a message and I can send you a picture of it. And what I've done here, I've drawn everything out. It's really simple, but I'm going to go through it with you. I have done it already because I want to get as much in as we can.
Yes.
So let us.
And don't forget, if you want to know now, you can message us now. You can drop us a message, email us. If you want to ask Pauline something now, you miss it. You say, oh, can you say that again, Pauline?
Yeah.
Message us now. You can do that. That's great.
Okay, so I've taken an A4 piece of the backing card, and what I've done is I've trimmed it to 28 centimetres long. An A4 is 29.7 centimetres long.
Yes.
I don't do maths. You know that I don't do maths. Ben, I'm the one. I'll do centimetres one way,
yes,
and I'll do pounds, shillings, and pence the other because I can't. Life's too short.
Yes. Yeah.
So I'll go with it. But this is all centimetres.
Yes.
So to get even amounts, I've trimmed it to 28.
Yeah.
So you will take your piece of card, in this case doing this one, you'll cut it off whatever end is necessary.
Yeah.
In this case, it doesn't matter. So we've got the 28. Now, at 14 centimetres, which is halfway, you're going to score all the way down, right from top to bottom. And then we're going to mark in 3 centimetres and 3 centimetres down. And we're going to score. So let me get my scoreboard so I can show you exactly what I've done. So there we go. There's our 28. There's our 14 score line. And then what is lovely, now I'm going to get my rulers just so you can see. Okay. Oh, no, I'm not, because producer Laura is using it. Okay, so what we've got, okay, I'll show you here. On our scoreboard, right, we've got measurements down and we've got measurements across. So there is my 3. So 3 down to level with 3.
Okay.
3, 6, 22 and 25, all down to 3 centimetres. Okay. Then I'm going to do the same the other side. Now, it is level, but just in case, what I would do is turn it over.
Okay.
Because if it's not, you will get odd measurements.
Okay.
So again, 3 down to 3, 6 down to 3, 22 down to 3, 25 down to 3.
Okay.
Okay?
Yes.
That's all you need to do. And then
excuse me,
you get your knife.
Okay.
So here's my knife. And what you're going to do between, I'm not going to do it to say I've got the one done, but from that 25 centimetre mark down to the 3 centimetre mark, you're going to cut that. Where I've done a dotted line, that's your scoring.
Okay.
Where I've got a solid line, that's your cut line.
Okay.
So you're going to cut between those 2 points.
And you'd use a
You're
ruler
going to
normally
turn
for
it
that, would
round.
you?
Do you know what, Ben?
Or are you steady-handed?
I'm better to cut freehand.
Right.
If I follow a ruler,
Yes.
I go off. But I can do this. Look,
Work that out. I don't know how that works.
I can do that,
Look at that.
but I can't if I do it with the ruler. Now, I've got 2 knives. That's the blunt one.
Okay.
There's my sharp one.
Right.
So I haven't cut it, but you've just seen.
Yes.
So what you get then is this here.
Yes.
So here's my scores.
Yes.
3, 6, 22, 25.
Yes.
3, 6, 20, 14, straight through the middle.
Yes.
22, 25.
Yes.
And my 2 cut lines.
Oh, I see.
Okay, there's
I
my
get
2,
you. Yeah.
2 cut lines. So then all we have to do, it's the same both ends. So there's no right or wrong front or back.
Yes.
You fold, and you fold, and it goes into the middle, right? Fold, fold, and there you have your card. Okay, if I turn it sideways.
That's really clever.
All it is a few little measurements.
Yes.
2 cut lines.
Yes.
And you've got your card base.
Yes.
Okay?
And once you know how to do that, you can do it over and over and over and over again.
Absolutely. And when you've got a piece of card that's got beautiful borders like this, it works perfectly because it all, fold that in, there we go. It makes it look proper.
Yes.
Like it was meant to be.
I love it.
Okay, so I'm just going to flatten it out while we work on it.
Okay.
And then I've taken the frame.
Yes.
And I've taken, now this topper wasn't in this frame.
Okay.
But I wanted to use the one with the 2 dancers on.
Okay.
So I've just swapped them over.
Oh,
It still fits in the same.
Oh, yes.
But I've swapped it over.
Because you were talking earlier about the different repetitive shapes.
Yeah, yeah.
Weren't you? So that they can be...
That's right.
Into
So what I've done on this one, I've double padded. So if you can see, I've put strip and then I've taken the backing off, put another strip on top.
Okay.
This is making it double height.
Yes. Giving you more depth.
Yeah, yeah. So we'll pop...
Just remind us, which collection is this one from, by the way? Is it the snowy one?
Oh, no, not the snowy one. The style, festive style.
Festive style. Let me get my readers on.
Okay, so now I can pop that on the front of my card central. So it just goes to the middle there. And then this one, I've got flat. So I'm going to use, guys, construction glue is in the shows today.
Yes.
Don't miss out.
Coming up very soon.
There we go. You know how I sing the praises. Right, now, because I've got wet glue, I can then slide that into place. And you can see how that frame, with that double frame now, you're looking into it. It looks really nice.
So it's giving it that extra depth.
Yeah. So this is real simple card to do. So now let's fold it up again. So we've got the front there. Okay. Like so. Just fold those down. And then I've got the two little dancers' heads on here. So we're going to pop those on. So a little pad on there, and that one's going that side. And this one's going this side. Now I haven't cut. Right, okay. So I'm going to tell you something now that we haven't mentioned. You notice I haven't got an insert. But we do, not only the Blockbuster, we do the Ultimate. And in the Ultimate, you get extra. And in that extra, you get inserts. And you also get matching, coordinating adorable scoreable.
Yes.
And a little book.
So we're going to show you that in a bit.
So if you wanted to put an insert in,
yes,
we will go on in a minute and discuss the other. So then I've got especially for you, which I'm going to pop there. So I want to get a pad. Now, because this is like double height, what you need to do is put a pad this end and then put another one on the top, because this is double. You've got double height, so you need the same. And then the end that's going to go over the frame, you put a little bit of glue, okay? And then it's level. Otherwise, you'll have a wonky one. You don't want a wonky one.
No.
So that goes there, and there is your finished card.
Oh, wow.
Now, that could be anybody who loves dancing, or perhaps a granddaughter, a Christmas card for her.
That's a great idea.
It would be perfect. But having any card with border strips like that,
yes,
on the sides,
I love it.
That lends it to it.
And really that the card and the topper and the card is out of the Festive Styles one. Here they are.
Yeah.
So you've chosen the.
So I've got the frame from the frame from the bottom one.
Yes. Oh.
And the dancers from the top one with no frame. That's
that one there.
Yeah.
And you've popped that in there.
Yeah.
And then you've used, this was one of the cards, one of the coordinated cards.
Yeah.
And that's the card you've used. And that's in the Festive Style collection. Absolutely brilliant. I love that. I absolutely love it. So this one, if you want to get this collection, this one is the Blockbuster collection. Of course, it's on the website at the moment. You can pop on there. You're getting all 4 packs here with the toppers and the backing cards, and you're getting the magazine as well, which comes with it. Now, we are moving on now, because you mentioned a few moments ago about the Ultimate, because you said if you wanted a backing paper.
Yeah. Well, with this one, Ben, what I would do with the insert, I would cut a panel to go there. So when you open it, you could either put it on there or on there.
But Pauline, where would we get that from?
From us here at Hobbymaker.
And how would we get our hands on that?
Because instead of ordering the Blockbuster, we would order the Ultimate.
The Ultimate Collection. So, just to clarify, the Ultimate Collection, in case you're not aware, is everything that's already in the Blockbuster.
Yeah.
And, in addition, you're also getting the adorable Scoreboard.
Perfectly picked. The colourways match all the colours that are in the block.
So that's not just a rainbow selection.
No.
That is absolutely matched to the rest of the Blockbuster collection in the Ultimate Collection. So you're getting the adorable Scoreboard, fantastic. You're also getting the corresponding inserts as well, with all the little book with all the little designs in, which we're going to flick through in a moment. And we've got the inserts as well. So you're getting all of that, and that's £67.89. £67.89. NLHD 13, if you want to pop that in your basket. And it's been the most popular bundle that we've done, hasn't it?
Yeah.
To the point now, actually, that it's limited. We've got limited stock available
It's not
of the
hung
Ultimate.
around for long, has it?
No, that's included. So should we have a quick flick through the book?
Yeah.
Shall we click through the... Yeah? Okay. Oh, I don't know why I'm looking at there because they're over there. But, you know, it's the power. It's gone to the Reds. So there we go. So we've got the little Christmas book. Tell us a little bit about this, Pauline.
Okay, so this is our traditional size, which is approximately 4x6. Well, it fits a 4x6 mat, so it's slightly under, of 144 pages, and you're going to...
Oh, as if by magic.
6 of each design. Now, what you're going to get is you'll get images that are all in the collections, but you'll get some extra ones as well.
Some extra ones as well. As if by magic, that happens to go.
And you're going to get 6 sheets of each one.
Happens to go. There we go.
So anybody who loves doing decoupage, invitage, pyramage.
I love
You've
that.
got 6 sheets of each.
Pyramage, what's that?
Pyramage is where you think of pyramid, mountain.
Yes.
So it's layers up, but smaller and smaller. So you've got layers coming up. So you line it up so that the design is centered, and then you would go the next one up smaller, smaller, but you would line it with the design.
Oh, that's
Going
clever.
up.
I've never heard
Then
of
there's
that.
invitage where you start and you go.
And you go the other way. Pyramage invitation.
Yeah, or as we call it, well, following on from Anne-Marie, uppy-page and inny-page.
Uppy-page and inny-page. It's all foreign page to me. That's what I know. So in actual fact, you know, these cards here, the Christmas cards here, can be used for a wide range of things because you can use them for additional toppers.
Absolutely.
You can use dyes with these.
Yeah. I always think, I mean, we have people that don't buy one book, they buy 2 because they buy one to use and one to put on the shelf and stroke. But what you're going to get, if you do, the best way I can think about using these is if you do charity cards.
Yes.
You've got to lay out some money, but you don't really want to be spending an awful lot of money.
Yes.
Your generosity is enough. So with that, you could do 144 single cards with that.
Yes.
Or you could do a pack of the same 6 times in a little box.
Yes.
And do that. So they have great uses, the little books do. And we have, we even have a group on social media.
Yes.
That is just for the little books.
Do you?
Yeah, we have...
Just for these?
Yeah. The lovers of the little books.
Lovers of the little books.
I don't know what it's called, but you'll find it.
Yeah.
And but then we have the Hunkydorables as well. And we also have the Hunky Junkies.
The Hunky Junkies?
The Hunky Junkies. So, you know...
You've got a right little community going.
There is a lot of those hunky-dory people out there.
There's a big following. There's a big following for Hunkydory, and it's no wonder because the quality of everything and the deals that you've got are just absolutely fantastic. If you want to grab just the Christmas book on its own, you can do that as well. It's $9.99. QGHD 91, but this is super, super limited. So if you do want to get your hands on this, you need to get it in your basket and get checked out straight away. But don't forget, that already comes as part of the ultimate bundle. You got me out now. Bundle comes as the ultimate bundle where you get everything, the Blockbuster and through here on the side of the Christmas book, with the papers, and we've got the colour coordinated, adorable, scoreable card as well. So everything that you've got. So So the only way to get the Adorable Scorable is as part of the bundle. It's not available separately. Because we've got so much limited stock, it's forming part of the Ultimate Bundle because otherwise we won't be able to fulfil the Ultimate Bundle orders. So that particular item is not available separately, the Adorable Scorable.
Yeah.
And just for anybody who doesn't know, I mean, I know what Adorable Scorable is, and you do. What's special about the Adorable Scorable?
Okay, well, it's award-winning, and it's award-winning because it is the most amazing cardstock. It's 350 GSM, and the ink on it is what they call bendy ink technology.
Bendy ink technology,
which means that now it's like, you know, that advert where it says it does what it says on the tin.
Yes.
If you were to just fold that cardstock, it would be a mess.
Yes.
Let's not beat around the bush. It would be a mess.
Yes.
But it's what it says. It's scoreable.
Yes.
Now, when you've got white cord cardstock, which this is, the back of it is white.
Yeah.
So that's white cord. And it's got this bendy ink. Now, when you score it, you will be able to fold it, and the dark colours are brilliant. Like if you do it on black, it's a perfect way to show you.
Yes.
Because you score it, and no matter how many times you fold it, that white cord doesn't come through.
No.
Because that ink flexes to allow perfect precision folding every time.
Because I've seen other stuff that's been scored before and it cracks the surface, doesn't it?
Yes.
And like you said, it shows the white through, but you don't get that with this.
No, no. I mean, obviously, like I said, if you were to just fold it, you would.
Yes.
Because you're not doing what the product
is
tells
designed
you to do.
for.
Yeah.
Yes.
So, but scoring it and it enables you to, like the card I've just done. This is Adorable Scorable. It's just foiled as well.
Yes.
But you can see if I put that out, there is no white core showing through there, and I folded that numerous times. There is nothing on there, no score, no white through. So you can see there, and I folded it and folded it and folded it.
Yeah.
And it is just perfect every time.
And that's the Hunkydory Adorable Scorable, it's called. But that's also what the backing card is.
Yes, it is.
Which is what you've got there.
Yeah. So
that's
350. Yeah. Our toppers are done with 300.
Yes.
Because you don't need them so strong.
No, no.
Also, it just puts more weight on your card as well. But yes, it is perfect cardstock. And I've been working along with Hunkydory for, as I say, it's over 7 years. You've been with me all the way. I've never gone back to another cardstock.
No.
But as I say, we don't like using it as a full card.
No.
We like to then cut it so that we can get 2-3 cards out of one sheet. Makes it go further. I always, if I'm using it as a mat and layer, got the middle out.
Yes.
I don't on TV because I haven't got time.
Yes.
But if you got the middle out, then you've got more card to...
Yeah, it goes much further, doesn't it? Because you can do so much with it. The Ultimate Collection is available on your screen at the moment. NL HD13, 67.89, and that's for everything over here in the Blockbuster and the extra items as well, which is the Adorable Scorable, the inserts, and also the Christmas book. And the Christmas book's available on its own at $9.99. But I mean, if you were to buy all these items separately, it would be, I don't know, we'll work it out in a bit. We'll work it out in a bit.
Yeah.
We like our demos here at Hobbymaker, don't we? Have we got time for another one?
Yeah,
Have we got time for another one? Let's go for it.
We're going cuties.
We're going what?
We're going cuties.
Cuties?
Yeah,
okay.
and again, like I say, you get cardstock and you look at it and you think, I've got to cut that. So there we go, I've cut that. So I fussy cut around it. Now, I do a knife because I tend to get on well with a knife, but you can go around with scissors. It's not an issue.
Yeah.
You'll either find the knife that I use the Hunkydory knife because I like it, but you can, either way, you can do that. We have scissors, we have knives. So I've taken 2 cards, and they are both 8x6, but they're landscape, okay? So you could have a tent fold, it would be like so, or landscape, it's like that. So we're using them landscape. Now, the one, I have taken all but, I think it's about 1 inch, and I've taken the front. So I've cut down, and then all the way along I've got, and it's on that side, so it's opening the opposite way. okay? I know this is a bit mad, but bear with me. The second one, from the cardstock that this was on, okay, so that was an A4, but like so, bigger. So I've trimmed up a piece and I've turned it around. And what I'm going to do is put it, so these two cards are going to join together, right? So this one is going to be opening as normal. This one is opening on the right. And I'm going to pop that into there and there. So I'm going to glue these two together. It's one of Pauline's mad moments when she thinks, I'm going to do a double opening scene because I can. And, you know, sometimes you like to do something a little bit wild and wacky, right? So that is going to fold over there and open. So we've got that. That is going to open like so, okay? Again, with your Ultimate, you put an insert in there, okay? So this one, now what you could do is instead of just doing that strip, you could cut around that, okay? So that is going to glue on there. Now, just don't glue the top. Don't put anything there. You just want glue on that bottom. And it's going to go on that edge, like so. I've got a little bit to trim off. I did that because I don't like to trim to fit until I know it actually fits. So we'll give that a moment. So that is the start of our card there. Then this one, as I say, when you look, we can put that to the bottom there, okay? We're going to glue that on, and then I'm going to cut that. So that will be our second layer. Is it as clear as mud, Ben?
No, I'm following you 100%.
Okay.
I've seen you wielding that craft knife, and I know what's coming.
Okay.
That's why I'm stood over here.
Right, so I'm going to glue that on there. I'm quite safe, honestly.
Don't forget to take the cork off the end.
So all I've done with my knife is just do a wiggly seam line. And then we'll open this up and I'll just cut off that excess off there. Okay? And then we'll open this up. And this is where I go in with my... Now, you can use your scissors. Now, which knife was the sharp one, Ben?
You attempted to cut before with the blunt one,
and I
put them over, but
I put them together, and I don't know whether I've got the right knife now.
Is that cutting through, that one there?
I don't think it is.
So that's the blunt one then, Pauline.
That's the blunt one. Okay, yeah, this is the sharp one.
That was the one I had my money on.
That's it. Okay, so you can do it with scissors, but when you're happy with a knife, you tend to stick with it. There we go, says she. Nearly there. I don't know now which one is the sharp one and which one isn't. I think it's this one. Okay, so I'm cutting around it, not through it. Mm-hmm. Okay, but say if you feel happier with scissors, go for it. There we go. There we go, just a little bit. Doesn't want to cut there. I think I need new blade on both of them. So, right, so then we're going to cut up there. So we'll get rid of that. Okay? So then, now, right, if you've got a rough edge, just get your sanding block. Okay?
What's the purpose of that?
Because sometimes, especially with inserts, now if you're cutting our inserts on your paper trimmer, you will find that they cut beautifully. Yes. But if you've got fluffy edges, it's not the paper, it's your blade on your trimmer needs changing. Oh, okay. But it will still carry on cutting card fine. Yeah. But the paper, it will fluff the edges. Yes. So if you've got a sanding block. Sanding block. All you do is if you've got a rough edge, then you just go along like so. It's done. And it takes off the fluffy edge. And it makes your blade last longer. You don't have to change it just to do insert. Oh, I understand. Okay. That's a good idea. So Yeah, it's sort of been there, done that, got the T-shirt, made the video. Right, so we just cut off that extra bit that we are overhanging. I trimmed it, but not to fit, because I don't trust myself to measure it right. So a little bit there, just, that's it. Okay, so now we've got wishing you a perfect Christmas. So we'll put a strip of pads on there. And this is quite a simple, you can see, the only thing I've used off the topper sheet is this sentiment so far.
Yes. And yet you've got quite a lot of card done already.
Yeah.
Only using that.
And then that is going to go on that there. Okay. Then we've got the little doggy on his own. So we're going to put that on there like so. And I say, you can put an insert, but now you've got a double opening card. So you've got your doggies at the front there, which will open that way. There we go. Okay. And then you've got your snowy scene, which will open, where am I? That way. And then you've got that, and you say, if you buy the Ultimate, if you can still get it, you can put your insert on, which will match
I love it.
with the dogs.
That's brilliant. I love that.
It's just something a little bit different. There you go.
That's fantastic. If you can still get the Ultimates.
Yes.
Because it's running out. We had hundreds and hundreds.
I know we did.
And we're now down to the last 10%. The last 10%. That's the Ultimate bundle. So that's if you want to get the Blockbuster and the extra items as well to make up the Ultimate, which includes, of course, the Blockbuster, which is the magazine, the 4 different sets, and the Ultimate includes the Hunkydory, it's early, the Hunkydory Adorable Scoreboard. Try saying that after a few of those Christmas pudding cocktails. The paper inserts and as well the Christmas book, all of that for $67.89. And of course, if you've already had your early bird and checked out, you've paid your postage for the day. Yeah. Because it's free postage now, essentially. You only pay postage once. So from midnight last night to midnight tonight. So it's $3.95 postage. A lot of our viewers love that.
It took me a while to get my head around it.
Yeah.
And then I kept thinking, oh no, I've got to pay. No, I haven't. I've already paid.
Yes.
And it feels very weird. But once you get it, once you realise. Yes. And they don't mind you phoning up and or going online. They're so pleasant.
Fantastic.
It's not a chore at all.
And that's not just this show, that's all day. So if you see something later on in the afternoon and you want to add it in your basket,
and you imagine, Ben, how much postage would just this be? Be more than $3.95.
I wouldn't even like to think. And that's without you ordering the extra.
I'm like, good luck to you, Hobbymaker, when I first came here. Yeah. It's like, how are you going to work this one out?
I know.
But it's brilliant.
And that, do you know, and the quality cards, you've got good GSM on the card. Yeah. What is it,
$3.50.
$3.50. So ordinarily, somewhere else, you would be paying more postage because of the weight of the cardstock, which you want. You want the quality, but you're not paying more postage here. Right. $3.95. Absolute bargain. NLHD 13, $67.89. If you want to get the Ultimate collection, there's also the Blockbuster collection on there as well. We've got some of the items on there individually as well. But do check out if you want the Ultimate collection because we are on limited stock. Well, we're going to come back with some more fantastic demos and some more of Pauline right after this.
David, wake up! What are you doing?
I'm catching some rays and having a pina colada.
There's no time to laze around. Christmas is coming to Hobbymaker.
It's June.
I know, only 6 months to go. Up you get, my friend.
There's a lot of love for Santa at Hobbymaker. Hobbymaker are live from 1 p.m. to 6 p.m. every day on Sky Channel 670, Freesat Channel 807 and Freeview channel 73. You can also watch on YouTube via some smart TVs, your computer and phone.
It couldn't be easier to watch Hobbymaker. You can join us on Sky, Freeview, on our website or on YouTube, so you can watch at home or on the go. Want to know what's going on in the next show? Then head over to our website. Click on the TV guide. This will tell you who's presenting, which guest we have joining us, along with what's going on in each hour. If you ever miss a show, you can catch up by clicking on the day you missed and then click Watch This Show. You can also view what product was on and if it's still available to buy. Catch up on Hobbymaker.
Our call centre is based in the UK and available 24/7. Just call 0800 001 4433 or email help@hobbymaker.co.uk.
Here at Hobbymaker, we want your shopping experience to be as simple as possible. That's why you can buy as many items as you like all day and only pay one postage and packaging fee. It doesn't matter what weight, size or quantity of your order or how many times you check out that day, you still will only be charged one P&P. Shopping made simple with Hobbymaker.
Here at Hobbymaker, we love seeing what you've been making, and it's our job to keep you inspired. So how does a £100 credit to your Hobbymaker account sound? Every month, we're going to be giving away a £100 credit to one lucky Hobbymaker's account. And all you have to do to enter is simply send a photo of your crafty makes to studio@hobbymaker.co.uk. We will be picking one winner each month at random and will announce the lucky winner on air in the 5 PM show on the last Saturday of every month. So what are you waiting for? Get crafting, get motivated and get inspired with Hobbymaker.
Welcome back. If you've only just got your teeth in. If you've only just joined us, where have you been? What have you been doing? They've been having a nap.
Yeah, we've
Anybody
been here for hours.
Been here for hours, we have. But so have many of you, because you have been taking advantage of our early bird, which is, of course, we introduced when we sat down this morning and had a bit of a chat, didn't we? The early bird, which is the craft storage box, the Crafty Toolbox. And here it is, one of Pauline's favourites, in actual fact. We were talking about the clasp on there earlier, a nice solid clasp, very secure, folds back flat. Actually, doesn't it?
It does. And then it's really secure on the table, so you know it's not going to move anywhere. It's really good.
Great for going to your craft events, round to your friend's house. Crafting away in the caravan, on the boat, wherever it is. The items don't come with it. That's just to show you, by the way,
no, they're mine,
the sort of stuff that you can fit in here. We can see that they're yours. Look at this. Look at these. You've got all these bits in here.
Yeah.
But if you want to get your hands on that, don't forget this is the early bird. Now, we have had this on before.
Yes, we have.
At $14.99.
Which is a very good price.
Show,
yeah.
It's $9.99.
I know. I just think bargain.
I know. We've got to take cover when Uncle Andy comes in, and we might get into trouble. And you could use it for all sorts.
He's a pussycat. We'll soon talk him round. Don't worry about that.
If I'm here tomorrow, if I haven't got the boot.
Me too.
Yeah, $9.99. If you want to check that out, UOHD 80. The deal price is $9.99, and don't forget, if you've already purchased it and you've paid the P&P, you will not pay P&P again up until midnight, no matter how many times you check out or whatever you buy later on Hobbymaker. So we've got a few items on here, but if I haven't, it comes empty. But if you wanted to fill it with a few items, how could we do that, Pauline?
Well, you could go on the website and have a look at all the Hunkydory products that we do have on there, which are thousands of them. And then you can pick and choose what you actually want to put in there. You could be your tools.
Yes.
It could be, how about some of your gems?
Yes.
You know, you could then pick them into different compartments.
Yes. And they're not going to spill out all over the place.
No, absolutely. Your 3-in-1 die tool, then you could put some of your dies in the bottom.
And I know what you were saying earlier. You were saying, because you were using the glue, weren't you?
Yes.
And you were saying, if only I had somewhere to put the glue.
Absolutely.
In the storage box. Should we talk about the glue?
Oh, shall we?
Let me pop that
one of my favourite subjects. Right, OK. Something to... I will tell you the good and the bad of product if I think it necessary.
Okay.
This, I sing its praises all the time. There is one downside to this. It hates your manicure and it will strip your nails.
Oh, right.
Colour, right? My friend who does my nails despairs of me all the time. But the good of this glue far outweighs that, so I use it. It's called construction glue. And you might think, well, construction, I'm only card making. But one day, if you wanted to use grey board,
yes,
to make a little book or something like that, we've had our "'Twas the Night Before Christmas" grey board book on recently.
Oh, yes. Yeah.
It will hold it.
Yes.
It's good. But what I also love about it is because the water content, it's a very gloopy glue.
Yes.
And the water content is low, which means that if I've got an insert, and I've got an insert here. Now, actually, Ben, we're going to do a little experiment.
Okay.
Because one of the products we have on the show is scored A4 adorable scoreboard, which, look.
So you're ready to go?
Ready to go. So we'll just crease down, all ready to go. I've got one of my inserts, and it just happens to have a red door on here. I'm creeping over there, and I'm off my actual map where Michael is desperately trying to follow me around. So I'm going to. I think Ollie and Michael are despairing of me today. Right. So okay. Let's start from the beginning. What am I doing? I'm scoring. I'm folding. I'm going to the middle, and I'm going out either side. I never go from one end down. I go from the middle.
Why is
out
that?
Both ways. Because it can. When you're doing that, when you fold that over, okay, and you go and you've got it. You think it's right, and you go from the top.
Yes.
You might not actually be in line down the bottom.
I see.
But if you go
Knock
from
it
the
out
middle,
slightly.
you can go there and then pull out to each side, and you'll get a better result.
That's a good tip.
Okay, I am full of useless information that...
No, very useful information.
Right, okay. Now, when I'm putting an insert into a card, what I like to do is I actually trim a little bit off. You know what I was saying about using a trimmer where the blade is? Let me show you what I mean, because let's do it. Because that is the exact size. I like to just trim a tiny little bit off. So if I put that in there and just take a slither, okay? Now, can you see if you can see this? Because my blade wants changing.
Oh,
can you see I've got a fluffy edge?
I can see it, yes.
It's only a little bit, but it's there.
Yes,
and that would annoy me.
Yes, and me.
So much.
If I received a card down that fluffy edge, I wouldn't be too impressed.
So if you take your sanding block,
look at that.
It's gone. Okay, like magic, it's gone.
That's brilliant.
Okay, now let's do the other end, because I like to. You can leave them in. You can leave them and do them perfect size.
These trimmers are so
useful. But I love to take
useful.
That fraction, just a slither, but it makes all the difference to me to a finished card.
I should mention, actually, if you like the trimmer, it is on the show.
It is.
It's on the show. Just
we can talk
Down
around
there.
that. It's
And it's on the
fabulous.
screen as well, £21.99.
Right, so make sure you've got your card, you insert the right way up.
Okay.
Now, the glue. Okay, so I like, as I say, a loose leaf. And when I've got a folded one, if you want it to open, I like to open as if I've got a really posh card. It cost me a fortune, and you put just the
They are
glue
posh cards,
down
what's
there.
that about?
Okay, just down there.
Yeah.
So then you offer it up to your card.
Yes.
So now you've got that tiny, tiny edge. So now when you open your card, okay, you open another layer.
Brilliant. I know
So
what you
you've
mean,
got-
though. You do get
see,
that extra.
It's loosely.
Yeah.
It just makes it look
Yeah, it
far
does.
more expensive. It's another 50p on the price of your card when you
Yes,
sell them.
yes.
That makes
Yeah,
a
yeah.
difference.
That's
So,
super
but you can see now, if I turn that over, there's not a buckle, a
No.
cockle, whatever part of the country you come from. That is. Now, if I'd have used PVA,
Yes.
that would be all wrinkly, crinkly.
Because of the water content.
Yes.
Because it over wets
Yes.
the paper.
Yeah.
Whereas you don't get that with this.
No, you don't. Not at all.
And you were telling me before the show today, you absolutely swear by this stuff. don't you?
Absolutely. I put my money where my mouth is, and I say, if you don't like it, send it to me because I'll use it. And you might say, well, why do I want 6? Because you'll use it, and you'll use it, and you'll use it.
Yeah.
When you will want to just chop the top off, don't. Take
Yes.
your pokey tool.
Yes.
And just make the hole, like I stand that up and then I pop my pokey tool in,
Yes.
press it down and pierce the hole. And that way then the lid fits on.
Of course, because if you
If you
take a bit
cut
off the
it,
top,
the lid won't
it won't fit. And also, let's not forget, this has been designed, of course,
Yes.
for the optimum amount of glue to come out
Yeah.
in the
Yeah.
way. So you want to be just utilising the...
And also, when you've got it, what I do is when it gets so far down, you can imagine how much glue I use.
Yes.
It takes, because it's gloopy glue,
Yes.
it takes longer to get down.
Yes.
You can see the movement in it there.
Yes.
How it's a slow moving glue.
Yes.
So with the 6 bottles, you can keep topping up
Oh, that's a good idea.
all
yeah.
the time.
Yeah,
I mean,
good
I've got a
idea.
fresh bottle now.
Yes.
Because you could see, well, let's say fresh. Look at you know, because this is cracking because of how many times I've squeezed it. So I just keep topping up all
Fab.
the time. And people say, how long does it last? I don't think we've had it long enough to know
Yes.
how long it lasts, but
No.
it's
Yeah,
it-
because you're
endless
using
as
it,
far
you're
as-
going through
yeah,
it. Yeah,
yeah.
But you're getting
it's
6
brilliant.
in there, aren't you? There's 6 in that pack for
Yeah.
£11.99.
Yeah, when you break that down, how much is that?
Well, £2 each.
£2.
Just under
You
£2.
can't buy glue, decent glue, for £2.
No, you can't. No, you can't. No. £2 each, if you like it. Not
Yeah.
available each, you've got to buy a set. But, you know, £11.99 for 6.
Yeah.
Fantastic. Fantastic. So, obviously, we've covered the glue, but
Yes.
we've also got one of these fantastic Hunkydory cutting mats. And these are self-healing mats, aren't they?
They are self-healing mats, and this is the A3 size, which is, you know, if you're a scrapbooker and you're working on 12 by 12, a 12 by 12 mat isn't long enough, isn't big enough.
Yes.
Whereas this is better because you've got like the A3 size. A3, if you don't know, is 2 A4s.
Yes.
Okay, so on this side, not only have you got, it's purple, it's Hunkydory, it's
Yeah.
got the name on.
Yeah.
You have got inches on this side,
Yes.
and you've got a centre 0,
Yes.
which you can then centre. So if I wanted to know where was half of this, right, I can now centre it up, and I know that is the centre, so I could score there
Yeah.
if I wanted.
Perfect.
So it's great, but not only that, look, A5, that is, I know now that is
A5.
an A5.
Yeah.
So you've got your 8 by 8, 7 by 7, and all your usual card
Yes.
sizes on there. So that size is inches. Then when we turn it over, we have got the centimetre side on there. You've got your angles on there as well. And you've got them running across the bottom and down the sides and across the top.
And you've got a centre point.
It's lovely.
As well.
Yes, centre point on there as well.
Fantastic.
So really, really good.
So if you want to get your hands on the A3 cutting mat, $10.99. It's A3. It's got the different guides on there, the different card sizes on there, and it's self-healing.
Yes.
Of course. $10.99. Now, you mentioned, because you've scored on already, the card blanks.
Yeah.
What can you tell us about this?
Right, okay, so we've got the A5, which is an A4 scored already for you. And you can see, now these have been scored for you, you can see again, no cracks on the adorable scorable. And the colours are beautiful on this.
Aren't they?
You're going to get your envelopes as well.
Okay.
So these have been done so that you don't have to touch your A4.
Yes.
These are scored all for you.
Ready to go.
Lovely, lovely, lovely colours.
Yeah, they're desperate to get in here to get these. Coming through the walls they are to get these. There we go. So some fantastic colours. So we've got 2 of each.
But it wasn't us.
What's that?
I'm just happy it wasn't us. Sorry, Kinga. It wasn't us. We were nowhere there.
Bless her. $9.99, you're getting 20 cards, and they're pre-scored.
Yeah.
And you've got the envelopes.
Yeah.
So you're ready to go.
But, you know, yes, they're pre-made cards, but nobody's stopping you cutting them. And
No, absolutely.
if there are colour ranges that you need that you haven't got, you cut them.
But these are great as well if you're just coming into card making as well, aren't they? Maybe you don't have all the kit.
Maybe you haven't got a scoreboard
Maybe
yet.
you don't. Maybe
so
you don't.
Having them pre-done for you
Is ready to go.
Yeah.
Plus, it's cost effective because you know what they're costing.
Yes.
To in terms of the card and the envelopes.
And they're quality envelopes as well. We were having this conversation the other day. It's like sometimes you can buy cards without envelopes, and then when you get the envelopes, you find that they actually don't fit.
No.
Look at so if you've got decoupage or whatever, look at the expanse you've got around.
Yes.
So anything you put on that front of the card, it's going to fit in that card.
Yes.
And I think that's
I get your point,
important.
because if you've got a card that goes precisely inside the envelope, as you stack it, decoupage it, build it up, it expands it, you're not going to get it in.
Yeah, or then you get the lumpy bit that you can't get the flap over.
Good idea.
So, and a really, really nice, substantial weight of envelope.
I love it, absolutely love it. If you wanted to get your hands on these, $9.99 they are, and you get the envelopes as well, $9.99. But we've also got other sizes.
We've got 6x6.
We have, which will be these.
Yes.
By my powers of deduction.
So again, a really good envelope to go with it. Fabulous colour range again. And 6x6 is a real popular size of card.
Let me just fan these out so we can see. All the important colours in here, Pauline?
Yes. Yes. So you've got a bit of everything in there. So you've got a good Christmas selection in there.
And we've got the envelopes, of course, as well.
Yeah. So again, they're not flimsy. You can see they are really, really, really nice quality envelopes. We don't do cheap and nasty.
No, absolutely. And that is one of the things, actually, if I read comments about Hunkydory, that is one of the things that I see. Quality, quality, quality.
It's
over
paramount.
Price. Yes.
It
and that's how they've built their reputation on quality. And these colours as well will go with, of course, the Christmas collections.
They will, yes. Yeah.
Won't they?
Yeah.
So $9.99 for the 6x6. You've got the blanks and the envelopes. They're pre-scored as well. There you go. Fantastic. Fantastic. So let me just pop those back down. So we've got the 6x6 there, $9.99. Moving on, we're going on to the, I like this. We were talking about this earlier.
Do you know what?
All the different things.
Since we bought this to Hobbymaker, it has gone, well, I think we've had to restock it 3 times.
Yes.
It is phenomenal. And to me, this is Christmas crafting.
This is brilliant.
This is 100% Christmas crafting, because you can, perhaps you've got snowflake die.
Yes.
You can die cut that and make a snowy see-through snowflake.
Yes.
We can score it and fold it. Let's do
The
that.
acetate,
Let's do that.
you can score
Okay.
it and fold it as well.
Pass us one over, Ben, and let's do it.
There's a challenge then. There you go.
And what I love...
We ought to have a show, challenge
that
pouring.
we hadn't done, I think our Ruth knew the other day we got our alcohol markers on.
Yes.
Now, alcohol markers you can colour on here.
Ah,
but
okay.
if you want to change it from snowfall
Yes.
to confetti, and well done, Ruth, because none of us at Hunkydory had done it.
No.
You can colour these white. Now, there's two sides. One, you can feel the snowy bits
Yes.
more than the other,
Okay.
but you can get your alcohol markers and you can colour those little bits, and it makes it into colourful. I was going to say
Yes.
spaghetti then. I mean confetti, not spaghetti. It's too early in the morning. Right,
That's
okay. So, no, we don't want... Right, okay. Now, if you want to, as I say, funny number, A4,
Okay.
29.7
Yes.
centimetres. I don't do it.
No.
Really don't. So, the nearest number on your scoreboard is 15 centimetres.
Okay.
So, if you... a smidgen to the right, a smidgen, okay? And then score at 15, right?
Yeah.
I'm doing twice, but you don't need to.
Yeah.
And then, if you just press it gently, bently, put it down,
Yeah.
again bent from the centre, out, you have now got a standalone, on its own, base card, which can then be a
Look at
wraparound.
that.
on
I
your
love
card.
that. That's
You could hold that
brilliant.
on with a ribbon.
Yes,
if
you could.
You know, you could use our glue, but use it sparingly.
Yes,
You
yes.
could use red liner tape,
Yes.
because that's see-through. But what you could do then is put the ribbon over so it hides. But
Yes.
ribbon will hold that on.
I like that.
So
and you know what I'm
either
thinking? I'm
way-
thinking wedding invitations
Yeah.
as well.
Yeah,
You could
but,
do.
but I
couldn't you?
mean,
'Cause it's
look at that
consistent.
standalone card.
Yeah. Card on its own.
It's fabulous, yeah.
Go inside, outside. Oh, do you know what else
Yeah.
I was thinking we could use this? You know, if you were doing like a... Oh, she's beating me to it already. I was just going to say that. Shaker cards.
Absolutely.
Shaker cards. Or,
Yeah.
you know, cards with windows, Christmas cards with
Yes.
windows, and you want to die cut out the hole in the middle
Yeah.
and put a Christmas
I like
scene.
doing, if you...
Stained glass window.
There's another
Chris
one
Laura
we
says.
do. If you
That's a great idea.
take a sheet, can I pinch another sheet?
Yes, you can.
I have got my own.
We can afford to give you as many as you like because you get so many in
Okay.
the pack.
So, I'm going to see if I can do it. Have we got time for me to do this? Right, half of 21
We've always got time.
is 10.5, isn't it? Okay, so we put a mark at 10.5
Okay.
and a mark at the other end, 10.5. Okay, then we want to score, move it along a bit again, all the way through at 15.
Okay.
All right, you can do this with cardstock as well. Okay, right, then from that mark, now this is where you can turn it over onto the inchy side, and you've got your 0 there, but it doesn't really matter. But if you bring your tool down in the groove of 0 or 50, it doesn't matter which one, and then you want to, where's my score? There it is. Right, so put that on your note, yeah? Bring that up to the fold,
Yeah.
so it's on that one there, yeah? We got it? And score down.
Yeah.
Do the same, that side, put that on your note, bring it down, on your note, bring to the fold, so it's on the same, score that, then do the same the other end, bring that down. Some people put a pen in the mark so they know where that centre is.
The groove all the way
in
down.
the groove all the way down.
And then they always know that that's the centre.
Centre.
That's a good idea.
One more. Right, I love doing this because you can hang these on the tree with goodies in, or it's lovely to put a gift in. And the same this as if you were making with cardstock, okay? So that folds in. That folds in. I do these all the time. I love them. Right, if you hold it up, you can see where your score is. And once you've got where your score is, you can then... Okay, the great thing about see-through, when you've got it down on a purple board, you can't always see it. I love this, where we're just talking about the products and going through and right, let's make this.
Ad-libbing.
Let's do this.
Yeah.
Right, okay. So we've got all 4, yeah?
Yeah.
And we do the centre one as well. Yeah. Now you can trim these, you can do any size. But what have we got now, Ben? We have got a triangle box.
Oh, yeah.
Ta-da! And then
That's
what you
brilliant.
do is you put holes in. That's from a whole sheet. I usually cut it down the centre all the way down.
Yes.
And make smaller ones.
Yes.
But yeah, so you can fill those with the goodies. And if you put a hole in, you can then hang it.
That's
So there you
a
go.
brilliant idea. That's a brilliant idea. Hang them off the tree, put gifts in, confetti, all sorts of fantastic things you can do.
Yeah.
That's brilliant. I love that. I love that. Well, don't forget, if you want to get your hands on the Snowfall acetate, there are 24 sheets of the acetate. If you get this pack, there's now 22 because she's used to them. But it's 24 sheets, $14.99. And what a range of things you can do with those. Absolutely brilliant.
Yeah.
Of course, if you've got the snowflake acetate, you could choose to use it with another item we've got here on the show, which is the festive foiled
This is
card.
lovely.
Okay, let me just spread that out so you can see these here. I absolutely love this. This is one of my favourite items here on the show. And again, the colours as well tie in, don't they, with the other items that we've got on the show. And this is, I've just been told, this is super limited.
Yeah.
Super limited
Well,
stock.
the thing is, the colours you've got there, Ben, if we have a look,
Yes.
it's like where we've got a black card, hadn't we, somewhere?
Yes.
Is it
there we
over
go.
on that one? Yeah.
Yes.
So how about taking the black and silver?
Yes.
And then now that
Oh, wow.
is your matte and layer
That's
on
brilliant.
your card. So by using this and in conjunction with the cards, we
Yes.
could go through and find various colours.
Yes.
That pink would go lovely with that one.
Yes.
Look at that. Isn't that lovely together? So this is a gorgeous complement
Yes.
to put on there. And don't forget, you can die cut it.
Yes.
You can make the box I've just made in the
Yeah.
that you can
Out
make
of
those
the-
in.
out of the- out of the forward
See what
card.
I do normally, if I'm coming over, guys. Okay, I cut it all the way down
Yes.
there, right?
So down the centre.
Yes, and then I do exactly what I've done before, and that will make 2 boxes.
Yes.
But they're smaller. Now, what happens when you make a lot, I'm coming back with this one, when you make a lot, they then make a centre piece. So you can put a slice of cake in it.
Yes.
But you can go all the way around. You can make, especially if you cut them, you can make a centrepiece. You can open them up a bit, put a candle in the middle. Obviously, don't light it. But they make, things like that. Or you hang them on the tree.
Yes.
You put the holes in, put the ribbon through.
I absolutely love these. I like the pink
Great
with the
colour
baubles
choices.
on
I
here.
love that, like lilac with Christmas. I know somebody who had a lilac Christmas tree. I couldn't
yeah.
imagine what it looked like, but it went with their decor and they were great. So it's
Absolutely
really good.
fantastic. So if you want to get your hands on these, the RSHD 70999, that's the festive foiled cardstock mega buy. Absolutely fantastic. And of course, that is 350 GSM
Yes.
as well, as we would expect.
Absolutely.
No less, no less. So we're going to now have a look at the...
That-
got it
this-
tucked out of the way. The Diamond
Yeah.
Shimmer card.
Now, once again, these will work. Again, you will gut out the middle.
Yes.
To
Oh,
make
let me
it go
spread that out.
further.
There we go.
But that as a foil against that.
Yes, look at
You can
that.
see how that works. So it's lovely. It die cuts. It's encapsulated.
Yes,
glitter.
yeah.
So nothing comes off. Not a sausage.
And you've still got that shine.
Yeah.
And yeah, so you don't get all the loose bits of glitter all over you and falling out the card. And you get 50, is that right? There's 5 colours.
5 colours, 10
sheets,
of each.
And I've got 7 colours here. But you do get 5 colours. Just check on the website to see which colours you get. There'll be a photo there. There they are. They're the 5 colours that you get.
Christmas
you don't
colours.
get the orange one.
Yeah. So you're going to get Christmas colours. We've got...
You don't get the yellow one.
Yeah.
There we go. I've got it right now.
Okay, so you've
There
got
we go.
silver, gold, red,
We
blue,
picked those up from
green.
somewhere. I reckon that was out of your crafty stash.
Probably.
$14.99. 10
Excuse me.
of 5 colours each. So $14.99 for 50 sheets of the Shimmer card.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
And if you bought a Shimmer on a self-adhesive roll, I think the majority of them are the same colours.
Yes.
So you can have the cardstock and the self-adhesive.
I'll put those to one side because we don't get those ones. And then a no for next time. Okay, so we're going to move on now because we've got another item here, which is the Book of Christmas Sentiments.
Yes, 2022. So if you bought last year's,
Yes.
these are totally different.
Fantastic.
And the colour ranges, we'll have picked out colours from the 2022 Christmas card colour, Adorable Scoreboard.
Yes.
That's a bit of a mouthful, but yeah.
Let's
so
have
that
a quick
they will
flick through that,
match.
shall we? So, okay,
So
let's see what we've got in here.
Yeah, what you're going to get, Ben, is a range of sentiments in so many colourways.
Yes.
Then you'll get a different range of sentiments, again, in those colourways.
Yes.
So you get, I think it's 3 different lots of sentiments, and I think there's something like 640. There's 40
There's
sheets.
640 sentiments.
I'm pretty sure it's something like 640
My word.
sentiments.
My word.
They're fabulous. So you get
There's
some
loads.
some like those like grey silver with silver, and then you get some that are gold. Excuse me.
Absolutely brilliant. Can't believe how many again. $11.99. That's okay, don't worry. $11.99 DMHD23 is the item code if you want to take advantage of the Essential Book of Christmas Sentiments 2022. There we go.
But you see, what colour have you got there? The black. The black. You see, listen.
Yeah, so over here.
So
Oh.
the black and gold over there. See
They
how
go
that would go
beautifully.
beautifully on there.
And of course, we've got the Adorable Scoreboard Christmas Pack.
Yeah.
2022. So we've got these as well, which will complement, because don't forget, everything that you've seen on the show all complements each other because it all goes
does,
together
yeah.
with the same.
That's the range of products that have been picked out for this show. They all work hand in hand.
Yes.
And that's what's lovely, because you might buy a product and you think, well, I've got nothing that goes with it.
Yeah.
Whereas here you've got the card blanks, you've got the Christmas card, the
Yes.
snowfall acetate. We've got this Adorable Scoreboard here. It all works together.
Yeah. And it's
and
all been
important that
colour
you have that.
coordinated. That's
Yeah.
absolutely brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. So we've got, this is $11.99. Blimey. It's
I
a
know,
good price.
it is a very good price.
So you can 20 different colours and 2 of each colour. Let's just have a quick flick through now so you can see. So these are this year's. I love that. That's like a taupe or tan
It's lovely.
as well.
But we're saying Christmas colours, but you know, this will take you through so many different seasons.
Yes. Well, it's very autumnal, that one.
Yes.
Isn't it? And that could be a sort of spring
Very,
Easter,
yeah, very much
couldn't
so.
it? I can
Yeah.
see some Easter eggs and spring lambs on there. Halloween. There we go. Got a fantastic selection. $11.99, and don't forget, if you've already purchased anything, you've got the $3.95 P&P, which lasts all day. I love that colour.
Yeah,
That's like a lilac-y
it is.
sort
yeah.
of colour, isn't it? Lavender. Is it lavender? Lavender, lilac. Look at that. Baby pink.
Yep.
There's somebody at Hunkydory going, it's not baby pink. It's...
Oh, they all have names.
Yes.
But I used to have a swatch back in the day. I used to have a swatch of every colour with the name on. But you know, now there is so many, and it's hard to know what's still available and what isn't. And it's like, I can't keep up.
If you want to know what's available, just check out the website, hobbymaker.co.uk, and you can see the selection that we've got there. And as we've already said, everything that you've seen across on today's show so far is all interchangeable, all the colours go. Absolutely fantastic. Now, this is one of my favourite products on the show today as well, because I don't often see parchment on my travels. Certainly sort of this sort of coloured parchment. What can you tell me about
Well,
this?
parchment is a superior quality vellum.
Right. Okay. Yes.
So vellum is a thinner, it's still a nice product, but parchment is of a better quality. And there are two sides. One side you will get more of a sheen, and the other side will be very much of a matte colour. There is no right or wrong way. If you like either of the sides, then that is fine. But the sheen is and it's very subtle sheen. It's not a shiny sheen.
No.
But yeah, so with your parching tools, you can, you know, use that. But if I just grab some here,
I'm just going to show you
one of my favourites, right? I'm just going to, let's get this glorious purple one out. Okay. Now, you know that we did the acetate.
Yes.
So to put the acetate with it, so what I could do then is just fold this. You really don't need to score this because it's just fine. But if we had, again, you've got, now you see that is a card again on its own.
Yes.
Beautiful. So then if we took another colour, let's grab a green. What I love about this is there's a thing I say, right is white.
Okay.
Or white is right.
Yes.
So if with your right hand, you rip and tear down, you get a white edge.
Yes.
On the other, you see how you haven't.
Yes.
Okay. But if you wanted to do it again,
yes,
you get the white on the other one.
Yes.
So if you turn it round, and do it again,
I see.
then you get your white on both.
I see.
And then you've got your other.
So when you're tearing it with your right hand,
right towards you,
it exposes the white core.
Yeah.
I understand.
Yeah. Who'd have thought that had a white core?
Yeah.
But it does.
Yeah.
So it just depends on. So then, of course, you know, that could be a band that you put a sentiment on.
Yes.
Because you can stamp on this.
Yes.
If you want stamp and heat emboss. If you wanted to just stamp, then I would suggest a stays on, because otherwise it's a slippy surface. It doesn't dry.
Yeah.
It's a non-porous surface. So yeah, it's fabulous.
Fantastic.
Really, really lovely.
That's great. I love that, and you can sort of see through it. I like that a lot. And of course, you can use it for parchment craft. You could die cut it and use it for, again, confetti or something like that.
When you're making flowers, if you're die cutting, you can do like 6 at a time.
Oh, yes.
So you could do like 6 different colours.
Yes.
And die cut them all in one go.
Nice. She's got all the ideas. That's why we love Pauline. Now, we've got watercolour pencils here.
Oh,
now, I understand that you're a bit of an expert when it comes to watercolour pencils.
Well, you know, I try. Okay, look at that. How pretty are these? I mean,
very nice.
How pretty are these? I could show you mine, but they don't look like this anymore. Because I use them. I was using them here yesterday. What I love about this
should have kept them in the Crafty Toolbox.
I know. So with this, what you've got is this flap here, which protects your nibs.
Yes.
Okay.
So it's going to help stop them getting broken.
You can roll them up.
Yeah.
But if you didn't want to roll, you can fold them flat as well. You've got a little zip compartment, which people think is a reason to keep your brushes in. It isn't. It's to keep your chocolates. Okay, to keep your chocolate. And what is lovely about these? Now, I
love it.
Cardstock. Okay, so this isn't watercolour card.
Okay.
Right, so, but what you've got, I love doing things like this. So what you can do is you can like take your colour, and it's so smooth and beautiful, okay? And this isn't watercolour card, but if you take your, let's get one with, okay? So you can water this out.
Mm-hmm.
Okay?
Oh wow, look at that.
What I also love to do is if you take the colour direct from the nib, and you've got colour there. So there's so many different ways, but I make flowers out of the shavings of these.
Oh, okay.
So
exactly
in my
what you mean.
pencil
I know exactly
sharpener,
what you mean.
you know all the shavings that come off,
Yes.
and then I put a clump of like glue gel, and then I put the shavings in, and it makes a beautiful flower. You can also take your craft knife. I've got one somewhere. Oh, we're going to run out of time.
What an
You've
amazing
seen me do this
set.
before. I can't. Oh, there's my craft knife. Right. So if you take your shavings like so, and then you take a water spray. I'm going to run out of time.
We're running out of time.
Right,
Be
you
quick.
can then
I like
add
the way this rolls
water,
up as well.
and they melt into the card, and as they dissolve, it will give you more colour. It's so lovely.
Absolutely love
Fabulous.
it. Now listen, we're absolutely running out of time. If you want to get your hands on the Prism watercolour pencils, they roll into this neat little package, $19.99. That's all we've got time for, Pauline. Coming up after the show is Sewing Street, if you stay tuned, or you can switch over to Jewellery Maker, or if you're watching one of the other channels. Pauline, it's been fantastic having you.
Thank you.
Cannot wait to see you again. I'm back again tomorrow morning with some more Wake Up with Hobbymaker. Until then, goodbye.